talking about the increase of arm injuries in baseball, like starting out in youth and even in the major leagues, about how just more people over the years are getting hurt and having to have it's a UCL tendon. It's called Tommy John because that was the first guy who had it, and it's called Tommy John surgery. First, I'm going to start out with a couple stories, or a couple examples. There's a kid named Jordan Coffey, and he had a rubber arm, is what they said. He could just throw and throw and throw without getting tired. And he threw hard. He had a lot of Division I offers to play in college for football and baseball. And he said that he could sometimes throw 15 innings in 3 days just because he never got tired. He could just keep going. And by his senior year in high school, he lost all the offers he had because by the time he was 22, he had 3 surgeries on his throwing arm and 1 on his non-throwing arm. And another one was a kid named Ryan Walsh. He was a young player in New York with the same problem. And he trained a lot. He started in January of each year, and then his team played every weekend throughout the spring and the summer. And his coaches never kept a pitch count just because he never complained about being sore or anything. So he threw a lot, and he was diagnosed with bicep tendonitis at the age of 12. So he never really got to pitch a whole lot of stuff in high school because he got hurt at such a young age. And now I'm going to inform you the reasons and why arm injuries are rising and some stats about the topic. The Tommy John surgeries are ripping through baseball at a faster pace than ever before. 25% of, according to Grantland.com, an article on ESPN, 25% of all major league pitchers have had the surgery. In 2014, there's more Tommy John surgeries than the entire 1990s. And 20% of all pitchers who have Tommy John surgery never make it back to the level of play that they were at beforehand. And improper mechanics and overuse put a lot of stress on your elbow and your shoulder, and that's the leading cause in most of the injuries. Most people who have the surgery are ones that tend to throw 80-plus pitches in a game, and at a young age, and even throughout high school, just the ones who throw more pitches in a game, and pitchers who throw more than 8 months per year, so they don't really give their arm a lot of time to rest or build muscle in the weight room stuff to protect your tendons. The third thing is prevention. For pitchers that are like in high school and college, some prevention could be proper conditioning, so like working out and building muscle around your elbow and your shoulders and your legs and stuff. And next is technique, so making sure your mechanics are right and you're not just throwing with all your arm and putting so much stress on your elbow and your shoulder. And recovery time, so not just like throwing at max effort every single day and throwing so many pitches every day and giving your arm like a week or so to rest. And for young players, keeping a pitch count in your starts so you're not overdoing it, and how many times you pitch per week, and like the type of pitches, because curveballs and stuff at a young age, if you don't throw it right, can really hurt you. Just in recent years, people have been more focused on winning than on teaching and learning the game. Some young pitchers are forced to use their bodies in dangerous ways that could affect them in the long term, just so they can win tournaments and games at a young age that don't really even matter. The purpose of this speech is to inform you on the problems that are occurring in young athletes and that could affect the future of the sport. So like even in the major leagues, what we enjoy to watch on TV and stuff, some players that could be really good never have the chance to make it there because they get hurt.